Let's talk to our studio guest here, Mr. Zhang Junshe. He is the Senior Captain and Vice President of China Naval Research Institute. Welcome to this special coverage of the DPRK's 105th anniversary of its founding father, Kim Jong Un's birthday. So we have talked a lot about the potential missile or nuclear test coming this weekend. What is your analysis? What's this possibility?
Many cases and analysis that predict that North Korea may conduct the sixth nuclear test, but nobody knows because at present also there are too many guesses and analysis about the nuclear bomb manufacturing or the production capability of North Korea. We have seen 5 nuclear tests from North Korea, but we don't know exactly to which extent the North Koreans can produce a nuclear bomb. Maybe it is close to the threshold of producing a nuclear bomb or nuclear warhead that can be delivered by a continental ballistic missile. But we don't know. Maybe it's not mature because the outside world really doesn't know the exact the fact of North Korea's nuclear weapon production or capability.
Well, watching this military parade is, of course, DPRK leader Kim Jong Un. He didn't deliver a speech yet. We don't know yet if he's going to deliver one to the crowd there. But what exactly the attitude from the Kim Jong Un administration towards more provocation from the DPRK, or less, or more dialogue, or even to a political solution?
Well, actually, in recent years, we have seen that the fact is that North Koreans is trying to approach the Americans. North Korea wants to conduct a direct dialogue, negotiations with the Americans, but actually the Americans have been declined to resume the talks or negotiations with North Koreans. Its precondition is that first, North Koreans should stop its nuclear weapon programs, then we can resume our talks. But the North Koreans insist that the Americans should give them security assurances or guarantee that it will not invade North Korea, it will not conduct a regime change, just like that has been happened in the Middle East. The Americans overthrew the Iraqi regime and killed, actually murdered, its president Saddam. Because of the reason, excuse from the United States side, Iraq has WMD, weapons of mass destruction. But after the United States invaded Iraq, occupied Iraq, they couldn't find any WMD. So North Koreans insist that they should learn a lesson from Iraq and also Libya. They will not give up their nuclear weapon program unless the United States gives its security guarantee.
Well, we are seeing a lot of preconditions here, a lot of propositions from each side, which can really difficult to achieve, to reach a consensus here. But how do you evaluate the possibility of a preemptive strike from the U.S. side? We are seeing, of course, the U.S. as provincing in the region, and U.S. holding a military drill with South Korea. The DPRK is responding to it really angrily. So the likelihood?
Well, I think in the long run, we can predict that the United States may launch a preemptive strike against North Korea. But at present, I think they are very cautious in deciding to launch a preemptive airstrike, just like they have done several days ago against Syria, because the conditions in North Korea are different from Syria. First, I think North Korea is very close to South Korea. The capital of South Korea, Seoul, is only about 40 kilometers from the 38-degree parallel, the border with North Korea. The North Koreans have thousands of multi-barrel rocket guns and also short-range ballistic missiles that can attack the capital, the hot zone of South Korea. So if the United States launch a preemptive strike against North Korea, North Koreans will surely fire thousands of guns and also ballistic missiles against South Korea. So many civilian casualties. And second, also the North Korean terrain is different from Middle East mountain areas in North Korea. But we have seen that just several days ago, the United States airdropped the mother of bombs in Afghanistan. And this may give a deterrence to North Korea. But North Korea has responded very strongly that it will launch merciless retaliation against the United States and South Korea. So I think the Trump administration will be very cautious before deciding to launch a preemptive strike against North Korea. And we can see reports that several days ago or 2 days ago that the Pentagon officials actually denied the possibility of launching a preemptive strike against North Korea just at present. Maybe in the long run, maybe it's possible, but at present, I don't think the United States will launch a preemptive airstrike because they should think of the humanitarian disaster after it launches such attack against North Korea.
You mentioned a little bit about North Korea's DPRK's military capabilities. A lot of weaponry will also be on display inside this military parade on Kim Il-sung Square. Tell us just how capable is DPRK's weaponry?
Actually, up to now, since Mr. Kim Jong Un took office from his father in 2011, North Korea has conducted 5 military reviews in the name of just to celebrate the birth of the founder and also the founding of the Labour Party and also the National Day and also the Armistice Treaty. Not all of this, but last military parade was held in 2015, and on the same day, North Korea tested its long-range ballistic missiles, but it failed. So at present, I don't think the North Koreans have gained the technology to produce long-range or even continental, intercontinental ballistic missiles. The Americans are clear about this. So several days ago, they say it is not a threat to the United States. At present, maybe North Koreans can launch short-range and even medium-range ballistic missiles, but not long-range ballistic missiles, not intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Well, this occasion happens at a time after President Xi and President Donald Trump meet in Florida inside Trump's estate Mar-a-Lago. The two sides, of course, exchanged their ideas about the DPRK issue that actually topped their discussion inside the closed-door meeting. China has also been playing a very crucial role in moderating and mediating talks to denuclearize the Korean peninsula. So what exactly have been Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping saying about the DPRK's latest tension?
Maybe at a high-level meeting, the American side expressed their ideas or their perceptions about North Korea's nuclear programs and their possible actions against North Korea. But China, I think Chinese side insisted that China's position about the North Korean nuclear issue, and China is firmly opposed to North Korean nuclear weapon programs. and China has implemented the UN resolution on the economic sanctions on North Korea. And China, I think, has done all it can do to maintain peace and stability in the region and also on the Korean Peninsula. And China's position is that all parties should return to the negotiation table, not take any military actions against each other. I think the peace and stability is in the interest of both China and North Korea, South Korea, and other countries in this region. And I think the returning to dialogue is the immediate goal or current goal of China and many countries in this region.